Well, 10-year Treasury futures consolidate today in a pretty narrow range, about 4 basis points to be exact. Little notable data to speak of, no supply to speak of, and most traders, investors are waiting for non-farm payrolls tomorrow. Actually jittery given the ADP and Challenger report we saw earlier in the week, where now it seems like the BLS report carries a lot more weight or influence on the next trajectory in Treasury futures than it has in a very, very long time. It's notable to mention that overnight, German 10-year Bund yields an all-time low, negative 24 basis points. Had a little bit of effect on our 10-year yield, but not as big as some people would say or would have guessed. But given that, that really did help the trading, at least coming into the morning, on the direction of what would happen. Going forward, BLS report tomorrow, a big deal. Other themes, obviously the Fed, and not if it will cut rates, but when it will cut rates. That seems to be the consensus right now, and what that will do to the yield curve, especially the 210. We've seen both RBA, Royal Bank of Australia, and India cut rates. We're seeing lower global growth rates and interest rates. And lastly, trades and tensions with tariffs definitely a factor right now with global growth. Right now, traders tend to looking at technicals beyond the BLS report, knowing full well that we've gone down quite a bit, or futures have rallied quite a bit, as it were, over the last 5 days. But on the futures support side, I'm looking at the 40-day moving average of 2.464. followed by the 74-day moving average of 2.525. Now on the resistance side, it gets a little interesting. It seems like September 2017, we had that gap of 2.084 to 2.051. We need to violate that convincingly before we get to that end point that everybody's looking for, 2.014, followed by the psychologically important 2%. But now traders are jittery, looking forward to BLS getting that out of the way, hoping that we'll get on track to better back and forth trading in U.S. 10-year futures.